called again?
Convincing Idiots.
Convincing Idiots.
Called it ham gravy.
I informed them that I sided with the Statman, not just anyone's opinion, the Statman Brian Fisher.
These kids today.
Jingle All the Way is in fact the best Christmas movie of all time.
I need to get Grandma a present, and my herpes is flaring up. I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, yo, yo. I'm the millennial
We're
Santa.
three friends representing three different generations. That's our whole shtick. That's our thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nick got the whole poop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm standing in the sea
Cajun.
breeze, holding a turd, just mightily. I'm just going hitting hats.
Anyway, on a lighter note,
All right, you ready for a mini countdown?
Mini-me.
Convincing Idiots is live in 5, 4, 3.
And welcome to the mini podcast. Welcome to the mini vodcast. Welcome to the mini broadcast. Boys and girls, welcome to the mini episode. This is Convincing Idiots. My name's Dean, the Zennial.
I'm Brian Gen X.
I'm Mini-Lennial Nick, and we are here for another mini episode. Real quick, make sure to take a miniature time out of your day to go over to our Convincing Idiots link tree, where you can find links to all our social media platforms, as well as our email and where to listen to this podcast. Just Google Convincing Idiots link tree or our website. That is convincingidiots.wordpress.com. Mini episode. What are we talking about today? What's on your mini minds today, fellas?
The what we're going to do today, we had a good discussion last week.
Did we?
Oh,
I wasn't
that's
there.
right.
I wasn't there. We didn't.
Right. So we finally got to have an intelligent, thoughtful, and a real solid conversation last week. It was
lame.
about
All right.
No, it was about as you see here. I just have my mustache. So does Brian there.
Mm-hmm.
And we were doing it for obviously the month of November, and it is Movember. Movember is a charity out there that supports men's health, whether prostate cancer awareness, even mental health, anything mental health. That's what they're kind of doing. And so you shave everything but a mustache, and I put it up online through their website, and it was on Facebook, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it, you try to raise some money, for men's health. So,
Actually, we'll put it on the website too. We'll put it up on the website too. It's only on the Facebook page. We'll add it to the website too. Go ahead.
And with that, like I said, we talked about our mustaches and our Mount Rushmore of mustaches, like actors and stuff. And I think everybody had, not everybody, because it was just Brian and I.
So what do you want me? What am I telling you? What mustaches I enjoy?
Right.
There's only one.
Go ahead.
There's the only one. The pinnacle of mustaches, and what brought mustaches back for us to all enjoy today. Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews is the mustache. Well, the one and only.
I hate to break it to you, but he wasn't even mentioned, let alone on the list or
I'm not
on the
surprised
Mount Rushmore.
because you guys aren't too in touch with what's going on nowadays, so that doesn't totally shock me. Yeah.
Well, and we also live in America, so hockey's not there really. It's kind of a niche situation, if you will. But no, actually, you are right. Austin Matthews does have a pretty damn good mustache.
He does.
I agree with that. I think Brian, who was on there? Sam Elliott, I know. Tom Selleck was number one.
Okay.
Yeah,
Magnum PI. Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
Yeah, he was on there.
Any love for Burt Reynolds?
Yeah,
Burt Reynolds was up there.
Burt Reynolds, okay.
And then we had who was our fifth?
I think both of us had a different fifth at the end. Because I know Raleigh Fingers was on there, on yours. He was in honorable mentions on mine.
Who's Raleigh Fingers?
He was a pitcher back in the 70s.
Okay.
Yeah, look him up.
You don't say.
And he had, like I have a small handlebar mustache going on here. His like curled. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
Was his last name legitimately Fingers?
Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed.
That's perfect.
No.
That's like the equivalent of like having the last name Wall and being a goalie.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
His name. Raleigh Fingers was and he was a professional baseball pitcher, so that's pretty.
I always
pretty
thought
amazing.
it was like one of those like
a nickname or something.
Yeah, nickname that they kind of stuck.
No. Nope.
Huh. Didn't know that. Okay. So what we're doing today for the mini episode is we're going to go back to kind of the mustache Mount Rushmore, but this time we're going to go fictional characters rather than the actors.
Yeah. It could be actor, it could be comics, it could be animation, it could be anything. Any character, fictional character that so it could be an actor playing a fictional character with a mustache, or it could be the character itself.
Okay.
So any character that features a mustached man that is very well known. So it has to be a man. Famous.
What about a mustached woman?
Right.
I don't know that there. If you have one, certainly bring it up. But it's a fictional mustached character.
What about when I shave my pubic hairs, I leave a little mustache on him. And he is a character. Does that count?
No.
Oh, okay.
Because that's not a fictional character.
Unfortunately,
depends on who you ask.
Yeah.
Depends on who you ask.
All right, let me change my list here. That changes the whole deal now. All right, where do you want to begin, Brian?
So, like for instance, a famous fictional cartoon character. Right, there's two that come to mind here.
Mm-hmm.
Yosemite Sam from the Looney Tunes, one of the most famous mustaches of any cartoon character ever. I mean, that's certainly a prominent feature of Yosemite Sam is the big red bushy mustache. And I also got Ned Flanders from The Simpsons, prominent mustache.
Bingo, also on my list. Yep.
Hidely Ho and all that stuff. So very funny character and definitely a good nemesis of Homer Simpson. That's a couple that come to mind. There's certainly plenty of others here. Do you guys have any initially off the top of the mind?
Well, as far as in the vein of animated characters, I had two on my list that were animated. One was Ned Flanders, of course. The second, I gotta give one to Dr. Robotnik, the villain from Sonic the Hedgehog.
Okay, yeah,
definitely a very wild mustache, very very straight outward, and very unkept, very dastardly. Very good all-time video game nemesis, and also in cartoons and so on and so forth. So, Dr. Robotnik made my list in the animation category.
Animation category for me, not a lot of people would probably think of this or put it right there on the top, but the Tramp from Lady and the Tramp. That dog had a big old white mustache, big old bushy one.
Okay. Is that?
It's hair under his lip.
Well, all dogs have
under
hair
his
under their
nose.
lips. Does that count? We'll call it. Yeah, we'll call it. That's fine.
Yeah.
It is a pronounced mustache. He was a man dog, and had a mustache. That's true. He was a man dog.
I mean, they called him a tramp.
Right.
What else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
All right. How about we stick with animation for a second? How about Bob Belcher from Bob's Burgers?
Okay.
Definitely a prominent mustache in the world of animation.
Sure.
Dean, we talked about him last week. Dick Dastardly from the old.
That's who I was
Wacky
just going to say
Racers.
it. Yeah, I was just going to say it.
You sort of resemble him.
I try.
as we discussed.
Dastardly Dean.
Yep.
What about Man in Arms?
Man in Arms. Now, who's that?
Man. How do you pronounce that? From He-Man, the sidekick. Man-O-Arms?
Oh, yeah, with like the helmet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure.
The second. That
Yeah, I know what you're
fucking
talking
shit
about.
the bed, didn't it?
Yeah,
I
good
know what
one,
you're talking
Dean.
about.
I really thought Brian would like latch onto that one immediately.
I wasn't a big He-Man guy.
The fuck?
Masters of the Universe guy.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
On the if we're talking about characters, actors playing characters, it's in the realm of. I think these two have the same mustache, just different characters. I would say Borat. Borat also has a Ron Burgundy mustache. They're the same thing. They're just on different people. I was looking at pictures. They're the same mustache, just on different people.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Of course, Ron Burgundy, while you're at it, Ron Burgundy and Borat, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Very good.
Absolutely. I don't know if either of you have. Yep. Go ahead, Dean.
Hold on. Nope, that's the same one. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Don't talk over me and then have nothing to go on. Like what? I don't know if either of you have this gentleman on your Mount Rushmore or not, but I certainly do on mine. And I think if you do not already have him on yours, then you best reevaluate. One Lando Calrissian, I believe, belongs on a mustache
100%.
Mount Rushmore.
Yes, very good. Very good. Excellent.
Ron Swanson.
Oh, yes.
Oh, from Parks and Rec? Okay, yep.
He is, that's
very bold
top
mustache.
Notch there.
Yep.
I like that a lot.
I'm going to go with, just because we'd mentioned him as an actor, but the cowboy from The Big Lebowski.
Oh, sure. Sam Elliott.
Elliott.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it isn't that, not a, because it normally was just a kind of the brush there. And the cowboy one comes down into a whole Fu Manchu situation.
Yep. Yeah.
Very good.
Very good.
How about a couple classics here? This goes back, a ways too. How about Mr. Spacely from the Jetsons?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Spacely Sprockets, yeah, absolutely.
Yep. And Gomez Adams.
Yeah. Yes,
Sure.
the thin stash. Yeah.
Yep.
Very gentlemanly.
Yep. Absolutely.
What was
Cheech
Samuel?
Marin.
That's a good one. Yep.
Absolutely.
What was Jules? What was his last name from Pulp Fiction? Samuel Jackson.
Jules Winfield.
Oh, yeah.
Winfield.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yep. There you go. Yep.
It's a good mustache.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm also thinking of the word of comics. Two famous comic book authority figures. How about James Gordon, Batman Commissioner?
Yeah.
Sure.
Definitely made the character. And J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh, yeah. There's a good one.
Peter Parker, the Daily Bugle. Had that weird, like, Hitler-type mustache, which was strange.
Yeah. It was a weird choice.
Yeah, but definitely, they kept that look, though, man. They said, this is what this guy looks like, the crew cut with this mustache, and he's keeping it, so...
So did I just hear that you put Adolf the Hitman Hitler on your list, Brian? Is he on your Mount Rushmore? Is that what you were alluding to, or is that no?
No.
Okay.
No, that was a real guy. He did not make our list in the real figure.
Okay. Unfortunately, he was real.
No. Okay, gotcha.
Unfortunately, it was real. Yes,
I just wasn't sure. I wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
Don't agree with this. Don't agree with anything he did. However, you cannot argue simply the point that his mustache was all his own, right? You only
that's true.
Associate that type of mustache with one person.
Yep.
What about Charlie Chaplin?
Sure. Yeah, it's the same one.
The Tramp as well.
Yeah.
Same type of mustache, but
the other guy was way more evil, so he kind of took that over.
That's true.
That is true.
Because nobody calls it the Chaplin mustache. It's like it's a Hitler mustache. Yeah.
No.
I remember when Michael Jordan had that Hitler-like mustache.
There was a
for
short
10
time,
seconds.
Yeah, where people
we
just all accepted
commercials
that.
and stuff, and it's just like, what is
that
Michael
was
Jordan
super
wear this
weird.
Hitler mustache for? That's so weird. If anybody could bring it back, though, Michael Jordan, he would have been a good candidate.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Is it? Yeah. Is he doing a new Michael Jordan mustache? Is he doing a Hitler mustache? But it's Michael Jordan, so I'm not sure how to feel here.
There are very few people that have that type of magnetism to turn that around, and Michael Jordan is maybe the only one. But yeah,
maybe he was trying to do a J. Jonah Jameson mustache. Michael Jordan. Maybe that's what it was, or Charlie Chaplin, perhaps.
You know what? Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put out there onto our giant list here, not just a character.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go whole damn movie. I'm nominating the whole movie of Tombstone.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure. There you go. Yep.
Yeah.
Everybody in there had a magnificent stash.
Yeah,
even down to Jason Priestley's fancy mustache.
Yeah, absolutely. 100% not real, I'm sure, Jason Priestley. But the rest of them were real.
Right.
Kurt Russell's and all those guys had real mustaches, I'm sure. Absolutely. 70s television. Probably a lot there.
In general. 70s television is on my Mount Rushmore.
So how about On the Love Boat? Out of Sight, Isaac Washington, Ted Lange.
There you go.
He had the Fu Manchu, pulled that look off beautifully. You know what I'm talking about? You know who that is?
Oh, yeah.
Nick, by chance? You know the Love Boat show, right? You've heard of this show?
the cruise or the ship boat of acceptance or whatever.
He was the bartender. The bartender was just you could like walk around the ship anywhere, and there would be like a wet bar off of the side in a weird spot, and there's Isaac right there. If you want a drink, boom, he's got it shaken up for you. Out of sight. You go up on the deck. 5 minutes later, there's Isaac up there wearing a different outfit, shaking up a drink for you. Yeah.
I always thought he was like
with the Fu Manchu mustache. Yeah, absolutely.
Like maybe he didn't exist, maybe in some sort of world meta thing, or maybe that boat was some sort of purgatory.
Yeah, that could be. Huh. That definitely could be. That definitely could be. How about? I
got one.
Go ahead. You go first.
We're gonna go Earl Hickey.
Earl Hickey
from My Name Is Earl. Jason Lee.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
On My Name Is Earl.
That's a good one.
Great mustache.
That's pretty damn good.
That's a banger.
I love that show. I was
a good
disappointed when that show went off the air. That was a good premise. I like that a lot. Very good. How about Captain Hook?
Captain Hook's a good one.
That's impressive. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Gomez Adams.
Brian said that one. Yep.
I already said it.
We have Brian.
I'm sorry. Well, but did you say which one? There's two.
I said the one from the TV show. You talking about the animated one?
Yeah. No. There's the movies. With what's it? Raul Julia.
Sure.
His one was pretty good. But I was thinking of the TV show.
Okay. Gomez Adams in general. Agree.
Yeah. I can't believe no one has said it yet, and I almost was going to wait till the end of the show to see if anybody does bring him up, but is there no love for our podcast mascot, Albert Einstein?
Real guy, though.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Unless we
did talk about him last week.
Unless we're talking about our logo.
Okay, I got you. Yes, the Convincing Idiots logo. That's what I meant.
So that makes him a character.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. There's that new there's an animated show on I think it's Amazon. Was it The Invincibles? The main guy that's the main superhero that's on there has a prominent mustache. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I don't.
Yeah, it's like a dark superhero. Like his son is a superhero and his dad's very it's a strangely violent type thing or something like that. Anyways, that's a newer one. That guy's got a pretty prominent mustache in the world of animation. So anyhow, okay. Do you want to get into our? Do you have any other thoughts? Do you want to get into our?
I'm going to nominate one more. Cliff Clavin.
Oh yeah. Cheers.
Yeah. Cheers.
That's the voice of the piggy bank from Toy Story.
It is. That's right.
Same actor. Yep.
From Ham.
And he was also way back in the Empire Strikes Back. He was one of the commanding officers in the Hoth planet.
That's right.
Yes, absolutely. Right. You can see him there. absolutely. So
Cool.
Yep. Mhm.
And if I remember the product correctly, he is also the inventor of the tissue paper that you fold up and you stick in your bags, in the gift bag. So it's coming out the top, or you maybe wrap the gift. He invented that.
What?
For real?
Uh huh.
The actor?
He actually has quite a few patents of inventions.
How about that?
Yep.
I'll be darned.
That's why you come here. You can learn some weird ass shit sometimes.
That's
Just stuff
right.
you never knew,
Yeah.
but it's very interesting.
That's right.
I don't know about interesting, but you now know it.
That's interesting. That is interesting.
All right.
Okay.
Very
Glad I
interesting.
could help.
Yeah.
All right, so we got a lot of characters. We got fictional, or sorry, we got animated. We got comic book. We got movies. We got TV. We covered a lot. Who makes the Convincing Idiots fictional character Mount Rushmore of mustaches?
Is this
Who
a
is your
joint?
first
Is this a joint thing or?
joint effort? How about
Okay.
that?
Okay. Then
Can we all-
my one? How about because there's three of us, we have five, right? So we each
Yep.
get
Oh,
one,
that's right. Okay.
and then we can kind of throw around a debating for the two.
Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
My one is Ron Swanson.
So good. The prominent character, the hair, the overall, the 1,000 quotes from Ron Swanson. Do you watch Park and Rec? Did you guys watch? You did.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
Nick,
Yeah.
have you seen Park and Rec?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I actually, oddly enough, he's probably my least favorite part, but I
Really?
do. Yeah, I do not enjoy that
Wow.
character. I just find him annoying. But he has a fantastic mustache. I know that's an unpopular opinion. That's like someone saying they like The Office, but they don't like Dwight. I guess it's like that's the character that people gravitate towards or whatever. But I'm annoyed by his character. But the mustache is phenomenal.
And if you ever get a chance, he does a stand-up special on Netflix. It's a one-man show type deal. It's pretty funny.
He's still doing some show with Leslie Knope, the actress.
Yeah, they do a
Amy
YouTube
Poehler.
thing or
Amy Poehler.
maybe
Yeah.
Yeah, they could build
Peacock
stuff or wood or something like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, that was a Netflix thing too, wasn't it? Like a competition show, like a craft show or something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, something. But
Yep.
yeah, good stuff. Funny act. And he's married to the lady that is on
Will and Grace.
Will and Grace. Yeah, yeah.
Deborah Mess, or no,
The
The
other
other.
one.
the one that was on Happy Endings.
Right, the brash one. You know what I'm talking
Yes.
about.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we
Maloney,
agree.
Megan Maloney.
Megan Mullally.
Mullally.
I'm
That's it.
derailing us here. Sorry. So, but no, good stuff.
Good mustache
good
talk.
character.
Megan Mullally. All right. Good.
Great.
We're supposed to
Great,
waste time on the full episode, guys.
Yeah. You're right. Keep moving.
Okay, so we got Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson.
as Dean's submission. Brian,
Mhm. Yeah, Nick-
say you? Oh,
You go ahead, Nick.
okay. I am formally my submission is Lando Calrissian.
I have him on my list too.
Yeah. Yeah, very good.
Brian, who is your submission?
I'm going to put a classic character up there. Just growing up with this guy, and since he's such a prominent look for this character, I want to go Yosemite Sam.
Okay.
Give some love for the classic Looney Tunes. You picture Yosemite Sam with the guns and the big mustache. Gotta have it.
I like it.
Yosemite Sam.
I think I can cut our fourth spot. What I think easily. Can we all agree that Ned Flanders belongs on the Mount Rushmore?
He is on my list.
Okay, so
I would agree.
can he be
Yep.
number 4? He's one of the 5?
Yep.
Okay.
I agree.
So we got
Simpsons,
one spot now.
30 plus years on the air.
Right.
Such a good character. Just unwaveringly nice and polite and patient. Yeah, absolutely. You can't picture him without.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So yeah, good choice.
Now for this last one here, I would go ahead and nominate just because he was our number one for actors. I'm going Thomas Magnum from Magnum PI.
Okay.
Ooh, so Tom Selleck. You're making a case for Tom Selleck as himself.
As
No,
Magnum PI.
As Magnum. No.
And as Magnum PI.
Yeah, because he made the Mount Rushmore of mustaches
Correct.
in general. As
I would like to challenge that with Dr. Richard Burke. I think Dr. Richard Burke from Friends had a fantastic mustache as well.
He did.
He could really give Magnum PI a run for his money, I think.
Man.
What about Ron Burgundy? I mean, there are. When you think pop culturally and fictional characters with mustaches,
Right.
I think Ron Burgundy is an immediate one that hits everyone's mind. So I got time to listen to that as well.
Yeah. So is Magnum PI? Could another person have played Magnum PI without a mustache? Would it have taken away from? Or you're just saying just the whole Tom Selleck vibe of anything he was doing
Okay,
with
well,
the mustache
let me explain.
took the character to another level.
Last week when I said Tom Selleck is an actor, we're thinking Dr. Richard Burke. We're thinking Three Men and a Baby. We're thinking all of Tom Selleck and his
whole
mustachio
career,
glory.
Yeah.
Now, when I say Thomas Magnum, I'm saying that mustache, hits different with the hair that's always a mess.
Yeah.
The Hawaiian shirts with it only buttoned down, up to here. I mean, that's a look.
Didn't even have top two buttons. He just pop those right off of there.
Right.
Don't need them.
Didn't need them.
Just unsew them. I don't need.
Just
Actually, what not a lot of people know is
cut them right off of there.
No, well, that's actually
So
never
they're not
happened.
used.
What not a lot of people know is his mustache would reach down and just pop them off themselves.
It's a waste of thread. It's a waste of plastic. Get rid of the whole damn button. Don't
The
need
mustache would reach down.
That's right. Yeah,
So
it was
I'm
like
saying
it was like
Magnum is a good
symbiote
fit.
would just come down and pop those buttons off.
Exactly.
Yep, and it would grab his Detroit Tigers hat, put it on.
Right.
Absolutely. All right, you make a good case. Any character Tom Selleck played, the mustache. We talked about this last week too, but he really helped define that look. I mean, as we said last week, in that era in the '80s, that look was sort of getting out of style to where it's definitely in the '70s, 100%. '80s got into the clean shave and then the stubble a little bit and stuff like that. He said, "Nope, I'm not doing any of that. The mustache works," and it was like nobody. It works. It works 100%.
To this
don't
day,
even get rid of it.
He's still got it going on.
Yeah,
and who would have thought if scheduling would have worked, he would have been Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely. Would have been a mustached Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
That would have been acceptable.
At a whole new level.
Absolutely. Actually, I think I think Tom Selleck, Indiana Jones should actually should be Mount Rushmore.
Right.
Yeah,
That's our fifth.
All right, I'll go with that. Thomas Magnum.
We can go with
you got it. The whole
the
whole vibe of Magnum, the car, the show, the music, the whole thing. I agree with you. The whole thing worked. So there you go.
Yes.
Did
All right, so we got
hold on real quick, and I know we're derailing. I know we're running close to time, but did you guys realize or know that the cartoon, the Chippendale Rescue Rangers, the way they're dressed, the one is dressed like Indiana
Magnum.
Jones, the other one dressed like Magnum?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, someone pointed that on a meme somewhere. It's like, how did we not see this before?
Right.
Yep.
Sorry, I just thought that was fun, and it jogged my memories talking about both. So, anyways.
Yep. Well, before Dean sees a bright light, let's recap real quick. So we have.
I have
Thomas.
written down here, and so if you want me to read them off,
read them off,
unless you remember them. So our Mount Rushmore is Ron Swanson, Lando Calrissian, Yosemite Sam, Ned Flanders, and Thomas Magnum.
Just hearing all the names together is just fantastic.
Yeah,
that's a good list, no matter what you're talking about.
It would be good to present that list to someone and go, what do these three characters have in common? And watch somebody figure, like a blind thing, not knowing. Well, instead, name them off and go, what ties all of these characters together?
You know, a more kind of broadening of that is ask that person, what is this Mount Rushmore for?
Yeah, right.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because if you common thing, they're going to go, right, what are they all, the actors? But it could be a lot of things for that. So
yeah.
I'm rambling. So
there you go. Make it a trivia question at Ignite. Yeah. Okay. So great stuff. And then did you want to remind the folks out there what Movember is, and we'll wrap this up?
Again, let me pull up. Nick, you want to go ahead and tell everybody first where to find us while I pull up the Movember website, so we can give the correct information?
Well, if you go to Movember.com, there's going to be a picture of our podcast because we're the... No, you can find links to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, as well as a link to our email and links to where to listen to our podcast, all conveniently on our Convincing Idiots link tree. Just Google Convincing Idiots, LINKTREE, Linktree. It'll take you right there. We're the only ones. We're the best ones. So that's us. As well as if you'd like to go straight to our website, you can go to convincingidiots.wordpress.com, and there you will find all that same information, as well as some other little fun tidbits about us and things like that. So be sure to go check that out.
And everybody go to us.movember.com to support Men's Health. Go ahead and go to our website or our Facebook page, and we will have our links up there, personal and for the show, where you can donate and help us support Given the Mustaches Movember and Men's Health.
Very good.
That's it.
See you on the full episode. Maybe.
Cheers.